just to let our fans know. I believe this is the first time we've seen Clay Shadows in JLB's corner before. And Dan Engel doing some straightforward, straight down the edge refereeing.
Indeed he is. And now calling for the bell. And this matchup underway. And chop after chop by the Riz. Hello.
You know, some people do a 10 punch. The Riz does a 10 chop.
That wasn't quite 10, but oh my!
Look at it. He threw Tycho so hard in that turnbuckle. Look at the post.
Ooh my! And oh my! Elbows to the back of the skull and straight shot.
So I ask you, Salvo, who is handicapped in this match? Look at right now. It's Tycho handicapped. He's been completely pummeled.
Well, here's the thing. The Riz is only one man, and he will tire out eventually. And
inverted bulldog by the Riz. And this could do it. 2 count by Engel.
And boom! Straight shots here. Might want to watch. Dan Engel may want to watch to see if the Riz is being completely open with those fists.
There's
Russian wedge sweep.
Riz lace sweep.
Good Lord.
I'm not even going to dignify that.
Salvo, I will remind you that you think you're so proud of yourself with making these matches here today, but just remember next week I get to pick the matches. And you know, if I put someone in a handicap match, I might enjoy that as much as you're enjoying this.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Andrews?
Just letting you know, I'm giving our fans a preview of next week. It's going to be great. It's going to be twice.
Tycho got caught up in the ropes there, allowing the Riz to get an elbow strike in. And now Tycho really needs to make a tag here.
Yeah, he does.
But the Riz
is cutting him off.
Riz cuts him off. Riz now not taking the offensive and just letting Tycho rest up.
Well, he wants a challenge.
I think he's calling for Tycho to tag in John Leo Valentine.
Hey, I can't blame him. The Riz he's been wanting to pummel JLV for a long time, especially since Frequency.
Well, this may be his last chance for a while because he's currently not the #1 contender for the Tri-State title or the BBW World Heavyweight Championship or just about any title for that matter, come to think of it. So this might be his only chance to get some shots in on JLV, and good to see he's taking a bit of advantage of it. Well, he was.
He was. But you know, if the Riz could defeat JLV and Tycho, I would consider that much more impressive than Fu defeating Ludo here. So I think the Riz would be the de facto #1 contender for the Tri-State Championship.
There's a 1 count. That was a rather slow count by Dan Engel.
There's a good count. The thing is, the referee has to be in position. You've never actually been in the ring as a referee like this. You have to be able to see both men's shoulders as they're down. Dan Engel wasn't quite in position.
No, he was in position all right, and he had a bit of a slow count going on there. Backbreaker into a nice submission maneuver here.
Just a tap away.
And he's letting Valentine know his options here.
Oh, small package. 1,
Valentine,
2,
small package.
And that was a slow count.
That was a good count.
No.
That was a good count. He had a good angle.
That was a slow count. I'm starting to sense a little bias here, and I'm
bias. He's what? You think Engel is on the Riz's side?
I don't know, but compare it to the count he had for the Riz's, one of the Riz's pinfalls on Tycho earlier, and the counts he was giving to Valentine were slow.
The thing is, what people don't know about refereeing is the counts aren't always the same. It just depends on the angle that you're at. It depends on who's in the ring, the wind conditions. There's a lot of different factors. They're not like metronomes in there.
The wind?
Wind conditions is important. Right now we actually have a southeast breeze of about 8 miles an hour. You can see it on, look at Tycho's hair.
You want out?
I dream of a world where you no longer exist. Or at least where the things you say actually make any coherent sense.
You know what I like about Engel?
The weak link in what you just said is that this is Earth.
What I do like about Engel refereeing is that he hasn't Panthera cuttered anybody in this match so far.
Oh my! Pin! One!
And the
Rope
Riz
break.
with the rope break. Tycho.
Yeah, Tycho with the rope.
Tycho with the rope break. The Riz was trying to grab his hands off.
No,
Tycho's
taking a powder, taking a breather.
well, he deserves it. You know, in most cases, he would have been able to tag out to somebody like
And
Nails.
Dan Engel just had to be prompted to count the Riz out.
3.
I'm starting to sense a little favoritism.
The
here.
Riz gets a 5 count before the 10 count starts.
Not exactly, but
6.
now.
So now Valentine has a 6 count.
Oh! And the Riz got tangled up in the ropes on his free return into the ring by John Leo Valentine.
And look at this arm breaker by Tycho.
Indeed.
You can see his elbow bending inside.
Oh! My, got both of them locked in now.
What do you think, Riz?
And this might want to check the shoulders.
Well, you know, even if the Riz loses, this is a valiant effort. He's fighting 2 men right now.
And oh, the Riz rolling over. And we can see a page out of Dan Engel's book. Nope.
Oh, the gator roll?
No. Instead, he's going for the. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I really don't want to say this.
Putting on the Riz.
What do you say, Tycho?
Putting on the Riz.
Thank you.
Texas Cloverleaf.
What do you say, Tycho? No, let him do it.
And this should do it. Valentine's just gonna let him be punished in there.
Rope break. Get off.
And
See, Engel quickly warns about the rope break and a nice 5 count.
now Shadow's over to check on her charge, so to speak.
On her new flame. Her
I don't know where you're getting your
new
information
squeeze.
from. I really don't. I don't think I. Oh my!
Well, come on, you know what those rumors
Knee
about.
across the throat.
You know what Tycho was doing when the Riz and Shadows were still.
Knee across the throat from the Riz, and the Riz may have injured his own knee there.
I think he did. I think Tycho just kind of hit him with his throat.
Oh my! And Tycho takes advantage, tags in John Leo Valentine.
I didn't see Valentine holding any tag rope there. Engel's gonna let it go though.
And now, running across boot to the face by John Leo Valentine, and the Riz halfway out the ring and halfway out cold. And now working on the knees is John Leo Valentine. May have sensed weakness. And now,
Come on, John.
Yeah, now he's
rear
just
chin
gonna
lock applied.
What do you say?
try and bend that head back, bend the neck back.
You good?
Come on.
Stand. Careful.
He knows the spinal cord is a sensitive item in the body.
Indeed.
You alright, Riz?
Oh! And the Riz looked like he was about to power out, but JLV releases and gets a punch in, and now JLV going up,
And
coming down, one suplex.
on the true #1 contender, the Riz.
That hasn't been determined.